Are your parents liars and kidnappers? Is it possible to know anything at all? Prepare for a mental treadmill and some major brain farts today on Moon Jelly Magazine. Belief and knowledge are two sides of the same metaphysical nickel. You can't know anything without believing something. And you can't believe something which you don't know.
Nonsense! I know lots of things that don't require any faith.
Think so? Okay, here's a test. Think of the date you were born. Day, month, and year.
Okay,
Got that in your head?
got it.
Would you say you know the day you were born?
Yes, of course.
Alright, prove it. Yeah, can you prove what day you were born on? Okay, I'm gonna take a wild guess and assume you don't know your birthday because you remember being born.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you should be thankful for that.
I am.
So, what proof do you have?
Oh, I have a birth certificate.
Of course, that's all you need. A government document created, in some cases, decades ago. Can any legal document be wrong?
Actually, it happens all the time.
But didn't your parents and the doctor all sign the document? They agreed to the date and time and wrote it down.
Isn't that proof?
It sure is. Provided you take into account that all three of them were pretty preoccupied by the fact that a tiny baby was being born. Maybe you don't know this, but it can be a very distracting event. And odds are good that none of them had gotten enough sleep in the previous 24 hours. How do you know they signed it on the day it says? What if the whole thing is fake? Isn't it possible that all three of them forgot to do the paperwork and then a year later they all said, I don't know, let's just call it the 14th. It was somewhere around there because I hadn't gotten paid yet, but it was after that game where the Phillies beat the Sox. Can you prove this is not the case?
No. But we celebrate my birthday on the same day every year.
Okay, your birthday! Yeah, every year they celebrate it on the same day. Clearly, that is proof you were born on the day you think you were. Unless they were wrong in the first place. Or if they honestly didn't know and just made something up.
Ugh, everything I know is wrong.
To prove the validity of this possibility, I present a true story which you will think I am making up, but I am not. A friend and coworker told me the story of how she found out her true birthday. Sometime in her adult years, by which I mean her 40s, the woman she had known her whole life as her mother told her, Honey, I need to tell you something. I don't actually know your birthday. She was shocked. Did her mother not know the day her own daughter was born? She did not, as she was not there. Already you're at the end of the story. Surely she was adopted and the birth certificate was lost. No, it's weirder than that. She did have a birth certificate, but she had been kidnapped, and the birth certificate was a fake. Yeah, this woman had kidnapped my friend as an infant from the hospital where she was born and made a fake birth certificate to cover her tracks. Eventually, my friend was able to go to the hospital where she was born and, using legal historical proofs, discover who her real mother was. She was in her 40s before she discovered not only her real birthday, but her real mother. She would have said she knew the date she was born, but for more than 40 years, she was wrong. Which brings me back to you. If you wish to say you know the day you were born on, you need to know the date you've been told is true, and you need to know that your birth certificate is not only real, but accurate, and you have to know that your parents aren't a couple of kidnappers and liars.
Do you think they are? Is my whole life a lie?
I think there's at least moderate reason to believe they're not kidnappers, but ask them anyway. See what they say.
Hi, Mom. It's Wes. I need to ask you a question.
I hope I've shown you how what you know depends on what you choose to believe. Faith and science are not enemies, but the best of friends. If your science tries to exist without faith, you're only lying to yourself. And if your faith runs contrary to reasonable evidence, logic, and science, what makes it worth believing? Okay, homies, I'm gonna go have an ice cream sandwich, which is something completely true, even though I don't have any scientific evidence for it. Alright, SugarBomb is out. Peace!